From the X Sports Network, this is Summertown High School basketball. Going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs. Summertown Eagles. Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
This is the X Sports Network.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Cascade High School here in the third. Let's see, Brian, I don't know how long it took you to get here, but it took me about a good hour and a half.
Yeah, it was a little other than that, but yeah.
I'm just glad we had the 7:30 game so I could didn't have to leave work early. But this is Clint Brazier along with Brian Long. Kevin Wright's our technical man. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Taylor Plott. He was on the call for that. Well, him and the Fishers were on the call for that Loretta game. If you're just now joining us, Loretta handled Cannon County. So Loretta's punched their ticket to the region championship, and more importantly, a sub-state spot. The Lady Eagles taking on Cascade here, and they'll be trying to do the same thing. Before we get into this matchup, Brian, I want to give you, Adam, and Timmy and Will a big shout out for covering that district championship game, the first round regions game, and all that when I had to be out of town. But mainly, I didn't get to be on that call. Our boys' season ended the other night. I did get to watch it from North Carolina, but I want to give a big shout out to two young men. Kurt Burleson first. Kurt, I'm biased, and we're surrounded by Loretta people, but I feel wholeheartedly in my heart was the best player in our county. I think it has been a joy and a pleasure to see how much Kurt has grown in the 4 years, just from very little playing time as a freshman to one of the best players in the state, Brian, and does it the right way.
No, he's just a very efficient player and just goes about his business. And, hey, the other night against Cannon County, I mean, he was a man. But, I mean, we just didn't have enough. We come up a little bit short. It just kind of wore us down in the end, just Kurt having to carry so much of the load.
And get so much attention from every other team.
Yeah, but you can't say enough. No. Cole Campbell being back this year.
That was going to be my second shout out. Cole, man, Cole, when he was probably in the first, second grade, would come to every practice I had with his big sister Kaylee and do every drill. Cole is the most polite. Cole is the most well-mannered. Cole is the toughest kid I believe I've ever seen in my life. He's the kind that somebody with 3 daughters like myself hopes one of my kids ends up with a young man like that. But Cole missed all of last year, and you wouldn't have been able to tell it this year. He led by example, he led by effort, he led by hustle, and that young man was not healthy. He was hurting all year long, and that young man had to go through things that no 18-year-old should have to right now.
No, and he was not going to miss.
No.
He was going to be there. But you're right. He hurt, but he never told anybody he hurted.
No.
Or he hurt. But,
and so Cole, Kurt, I'm sorry I couldn't be at that game the other night, but I could not be more honored and proud to have gotten to call your games these last 4 years and to get to know you both as individuals. Good luck in the future, and anything I can do for you, the Braziers Hotline's always open to you too. All right, with that said, enough of that mushy stuff, Brian. I got teary-eyed talking about them too, because it's just, it's been part of our lives for the last 4 years, getting to call those kids. But we're getting ready to tip this thing off, call out the starting lineups. Cascade is the 2 seed out of their district, Summertown being the 1 seed. You've already played Cascade once this year, Brian, maybe a 12 to 14 point win here at Cascade. So you've got that in your favor. The Cascade's a little hot right now, and they've got the home court and home crowd advantage.
Hey, and that was like second or third week of the season. Mm-hmm. So who knows? I mean, both. I know our team's much better, and I'm sure they are too. So
and Summertown, watching you guys do that call. Let's see, you weren't on it. It was Timmy and Adam that was calling that last game at the first round at home.
Yeah.
Didn't get off to the best start, did the Lady Eagles, but kind of got it together, kind of figured some things out and opened up a bigger lead and a bigger win. You feel like you've got to get off to a good start here.
Yes, I mean, we give up 16, 17 points first quarter that night and didn't give up like 10.
Grundy could not miss.
Yeah, and I know Coach Gene was not happy about that, but they got it turned around, they got it going, and hey, for my money, Region Semis is the biggest night in high school basketball.
It's the most important game of the year around the state.
Yep. I mean, you win, you go to the sub-state, you've given yourself a shot. You got one game. Hey, let's lace them up and see what happens.
Before we tip this off, I didn't get – this is my first call since district semifinals, Brian, but I think I think Jeremy Jean's a good coach.
Yeah.
But I think the best coaching job I've seen him do was in that district championship.
Oh,
we didn't really change anything offensively, but you go back and watch that film, we ran a different defense every time down the floor.
He played all his cards.
I agree, and it was a great job. Some coaches, this, coaches get the blame when you lose and don't get the credit when you win, but I got to give Coach Gene the credit on that one. Cascade wins the tip. They've got it out front. That's Sophie Ray with it. She's picked up by Hannah Jones. Usual starting five for your Lady Eagles. Pass almost gets stolen by Blackwood, but it's going to fall in the hands of Caroline Parker. Now hands over to Young. Driving in, now kicks out. Jumper on the baseline won't go by Sophie Ray. Schaefer going to clear that rebound.
Hey, and Abby Joe has really elevated her game the last couple of weeks. She is a different player.
Here's Busby trying to find a seam. It's not there. Blackwood will shoot the three. Back of the iron, no good. Schaefer with a backside rebound. Off the glass and good. Lady Eagles will press out of the make. Just a full court man. As Young has it with Ella Busby, the pesky Ella Busby all over. Gets by Busby, drives in the lane, shot up and good. And she's fouled, and I think that's going to be on Jones. You don't see Busby get beat that many times, no. Brian, but Jones didn't really have no choice but to kind of step in the way there. Jones going to pick up the foul, and Keegan Young going to go to the line for the and one opportunity. In and out, no good, but she gets a rebound. Now that's what we can't have, Brian. The scrum on the floor, finally getting a jump ball. It should go to Lady Eagles on alternating possession. A little sloppy series there for the Lady Eagles, but either way they're going to come out with it. We're tied at 2. 6:52 to go. If you're just now joining us, this is Clint Brazier along with Brian Long. The Lady Mustangs, they were victorious against Cannon County, so they punched their ticket to the region championship. Jones for three. Got it! We don't see it much, Brian.
Hey, but she's shooting a good percentage.
She is. She's got a great percentage. I'll give a shout out to my bunch at home, Emily, Jenna, Gretchen. They're watching from Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Young almost loses the handle. She's going to kick out to Sophie Ray. Now back up top. Keegan Young with it. Drives in, kicks out. Three-pointer up on its way by Miller. Back of the iron won't fall. Schaefer going to chase down another rebound. Probably got a little too loose with one, but good job by Blackwood saving it. Going to hand off to Busby. Busby trying to drive baseline, gets cut off. Good defense by Cascade. Now Jones, about a 12-footer. It's good.
What about that?
Well, was that on your bingo card
no,
for a 7-2 lead?
We've been begging her to shoot all year.
Hannah have 5 out of the 7. Here's Young. Summertown dialing up the pressure. She kicks it up court to Cadence Miller. Miller going to hand it back to Young. Keegan Young with it. Hands off to Sophie Ray on the right wing. Thought about the three, now swings it over. Young will shoot three. Good. Got to get that out there on her. You could tell Busby didn't want to let her take her to the basket and gave up the three, and she buries it. Keegan Young, good player. Keegan Young was an all-district player, averaged about 12 points per game. I think now we're going to get a walk on Busby. I think that's a good job by Cascade coach getting that call.
Yeah. They just kind of clogged things up there, and Ella kind of got hung with nothing to do.
Young hands up to Caroline Parker. Parker trying to work on Blackwood. Crossing over. Ooh, Busby almost had a steal. And now Keegan Young with it. Hands over to Miller. Now swings back to Parker. Parker had the jumper in the lane. She'll pass it out. Here goes Miller. In the corner. Now Young open for that same three. Got it. It spun in, it spun out, and then it spun back in. Cascade going to get their first lead of the contest at 8-7.
And she's got all 8.
Odd to say she's got all 8, and Busby's the one guarding her.
Yeah.
Good job. Gabby Long goes up and under, goes high off the glass. Yeah. Thought she'd made it, but it pops out.
Yeah, how'd that ball come out?
Young goes in that time. Busby's going to block it. She's going to get the rejection and push. And she gets it stripped from behind from her, and it goes right to Cascade. Here comes Caroline Parker. Parker going to hand off to the red-hot Keegan Young. Young, you lose the handle just a little bit. Now she'll get it back. She's going to drive in. She's going to be fouled by Blackwood. 4 minutes to go. That's Summertown's second foul of the contest. It was on the floor, so Cascade be inbounding under their own goal. They swing it up to Sophie Ray. She hands to Parker. Parker drives in the paint and kicks out. Now Lizzie Keel going to drive in. She's going to be fouled. Coach Jean does not look very happy at how quick their guards are getting to the basket.
No, they're getting biased. They're creating problems, penetrating into the lane.
First one by Keel, rolls around and good. Keel, a freshman, averaging 7 points per game.
Oh, wow.
For Cascade. Cascade by 3. Jones with it, lob down low to Blackwood. Blackwood has to go chase it. She stopped in the corner now, gives it up to Abby Joe. Abby Joe spinning the lane, got Blackwood down there. She's found her off the glass. Good find by Abby Joe
Good
Schaefer.
job by Abby right there.
Good finish by Blackwood. Brings it back to a 1-point deficit for the Lady Eagles. Here's Young. Drives in, kicks out to her shooters. Now Parker driving in. Turnaround, runner, high off the glass, won't go. Rebound Busby. Ella pushing up the right side, now bringing it back to the midcourt. Jones wide open again, but she never looked at the goal that time. Here goes Schaefer. Trying to kick it to Blackwood in the corner. It's going to get tipped out of bounds by Cascade.
You know, that's one thing Coach Jean's kind of done different lately, Clint, is, I mean, we've kind of got Abby in space where she can kind of
let her
face
move
up, and I think she's a lot better facing the basket than she is back to the basket.
Good inbound set there as we hit Ella Busby on the roll down. She'll finish that basket, put Summertown on top. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're the home team. Abby Joe got a little too aggressive there. She's going to pick up a foul on the reach there.
And then that's after this one, they'll be shooting free throws. 4-0.
Yeah, I think Coach Jean's letting Mr. Referee across the way know that. Driving into the paint's Keegan Young. Kicks out to her shooter, the freshman, Lizzie Keel, going to bury a 3. Put Cascade back on top. Ella Mason, who's checked in for Jones, she has it, gives back to Busby. Busby coming off the high screen, stops, pops for 3, rolls around, won't go. No rebounders there for Summertown. Keegan Young going to clear it. Right side. Now Keel, the freshman who's been hot this first half. Now Parker. Parker on the right wing, back up top to Keel. Keel got away with the double dribble. No, she didn't.
No, she didn't. Wait, one thing I've noticed since we've been here, you and I are underdressed. Look at the crew on the top row over there.
Yeah, where's your suit? You be the guy that wears the suit. I'll be the other guy beside him in the sweats. Busby to Gabby Long. Fed down low to Schaefer. Schaefer stop, pop, baseline, won't go. Rebound Cascade. You know, Brian, I think this next set you got to come down. Somebody's got to get to the rim.
Yeah.
See it. Make the referees give a first foul on Cascade. Driving in the lane's Ray, going to kick it back out. There's Keel with it. Looking for the back door to Lana Carter, who's checked in. It's not there. Now Ray's got it back to Keel. Keel driving in, spins, turns, shot, no good. But that'll be the second foul on Abby Joe Schaefer.
Big call right there.
You know, Brian, there's probably been a couple occasions where Cascade could have picked up a foul, but Summertown's basically settling for outside, too. First one's good by Keel. So is the second one.
So Keel's got 7 and Young's got 8.
They've got all 15 for Cascade. Gabby trying to get in, going to kick out. Howe almost walks and then throws it away. Stolen by Keel. Now out to Young. Here's Ray driving in the paint. Shot, won't go. Rebound Gabby Long. Summertown gets a break there. Gabby pushing. Gives back up top to Blackwood. Riley with it. Hands off to Busby. We're under a minute to go here in the first. Gabby going to load up a long 3, side of the rim, won't go. Rebound Sophie Ray. Here's Keel with it. Freshman swings it over to Lana Carter. She kicks out. Now Cadence Miller. Top to Ray. Ray driving in. Cascade doing a good job being patient. They drive, they kick the shooter. If it's not there, they do it again, Brian. Here's Keel, up and under, shot won't go. Riley Blackwood with the rebound. She's got 20 seconds to work, runs into a trap. Gets stopped, now hands over to Busby. Summertown's got a jumbled up mess, and they're going to just throw it away.
Summertown just a little out of sync,
couldn't get out of each other's way on that series. Ella Busby very lucky she didn't just pick up a foul there with 9 seconds to go and put Cascade back at the free throw line. Young's got it. Working sideline. Don't foul Ella. Don't foul Ella. They give it to a wide open Cadence Carter. Her shot's up and good. And just like that, Cascade leads it by 6 as we go into quarter number 2. Stay back here on the X Sports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Back at it here. Summertown trails by 6 as we get ready to start quarter number 2. Brian, Summertown started off hot, then all of a sudden hit a wall, and Cascade got hot.
We just need to weather the storm here a little bit, get a few stops. Like you said, let's get to the bucket, maybe get to the free throw line.
I think you got to start crashing offensive rebounds a little bit more than what we are. We're getting one shot and no chance at a second chance opportunity, Brian.
Good steal there, though, by Mason, and then draws the foul.
First foul of the contest for Cascade. Luckily, it's on their best player, Brian. All right, here comes Ella Busby walking it up. Cascade in their half-court man. Ellie Lou Mason swings out to Gabby Long. Gabby looking for a seam on baseline, going to drive, kicks out to Busby. Busby gets cut off. Cascade doing a good job keeping Summertown trying to get there. Blackwood looking for a seam, spins, goes up, shot, won't go. How many fouls does Jones have, Brian? Does she just have the one?
One.
Okay. Tell you, Ella's been lucky the last 2 possessions, Brian, that she hasn't been called for a foul. Now Gabby Long's going to come in there and get way too aggressive.
Gabby just picks up her second.
Gabby, if she's not careful, almost got a technical too, because she just threw that ball out of bounds. The referee had to go chase it, and he is not happy about it.
So Jones back in for Gabby.
Ray from the free throw line, good. 8-point lead for Cascade. Here's Blackwood down to Jones. Jones layup won't go, but she's fouled.
That called it, Clint. First time we go to the bucket, now we're going, or maybe not the first time, but.
Well, the first time we actually took it against pressure.
Right.
That will send Hannah Jones to the line. Hannah's had a good start. Can't get that free throw to go. If nothing else, needs this one just to get us off the snide.
Yeah.
Can't get either one to go. Hannah has hit a 3 and a long 2, but she couldn't get either one of those to go. Summertown needing another stop. Here's Young. Hands it off to Miller. Miller gets stopped by backdoor cut there to Young. Jumper on the baseline won't go. Good give and go, but they just couldn't get it to fall. Howell going to chase down the rebound. Dribble it, Lauren. But she's going to give it up to Busby. Ella looking, driving, shot won't go, but she's fouled. That will send Ella to the line to shoot a pair
they're
of
going to call it on the floor.
Oh, okay. Summertown to inbound under their own goal. Feeds it up top to Busby. She'll reset her offense. Howell with it on the right wing. Cross court over to Blackwood. Riley, take one dribble up, shoot it, kid. There she goes. Three-pointer. Good. Gets trailed by 5. 6:10 to go here in the half. Cadence Miller with it. Swings it up top. That's Keegan Young with it now. Back to Miller. Now Young has it with Busby on her. Cross-court pass over to Parker. Parker over to Miller. Miller dribbling top of the key, gives up top to the point guard, Keegan Young. Now Parker being very patient is Cascade. Now Young finds a seam, drives in, won't go. Jones fighting for the rebound, lose it. Ray comes up with it. She'll finish the basket. Tough break there, Brian.
That was tough.
Now we're going to get a timeout. A by Coach Gene. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
All right, back at it after the timeout. Summertown trails by 7. 5.5 to go here in the first half. Slow start for the Lady Eagles. Hot start by Cascade. Howe thought about the three. Will give up to Blackwood. She just hit one from there, Brian, but she didn't even look at it.
She didn't look.
Hits Busby on the backdoor give. Layup. Good.
I sprayed that ball was coming
And
out.
I thought it was about to spin out as well. Back to a 5-point deficit. Here's Keel, the freshman who's done so good, gives out to Parker. Three-pointer spins in and out. Jones not going to let that one get tied up or a foul. Now we're going to pick up one on Cadence Miller. And did you see what I saw?
Yeah. Yeah. Summertown went zone right there, kind of changed things up a little bit. They got an open look, but it didn't go.
Lana Carter, this referee down here told her to come in, then this referee told her to go back. So she'll have to wait to get Miller. That was Miller's second foul. Busby thought about the long three, now hands over. Here's Ellie Lou Mason, stops at the elbow, now gives to Blackwood. Blackwood, turn around, hook shot, good! And she's fouled. That will send Riley Blackwood to the line. Riley having a good second quarter. Brian really keeping the Lady Eagles in it.
She is. Hey, I like her playing down there on that baseline like that.
That foul will be on Sophie Ray,
5.
just her first. Speaking of Cole Campbell, there goes Cole Mann across the floor. Free throw good and one opportunity good by Blackwood. Down to just a 2-point deficit now for the Lady Eagles. Let's see, Brian. Looks like Coach Gene's going to keep his bunch in this zone where Busby's extended out, trying to make Young go left.
Yeah.
Keel with it, top of the key. Hands back to Young. Keegan Young over to Parker. Almost stolen by Busby, now in the corner to Ray. Cross-court pass going to be thrown away. Was trying to hit Lazy Keel, but Keel cut. Ray didn't know it. It's going to go into the bench of Summertown, turn it back over to the Lady Eagles.
Nice move here. I mean, we've created a little bit of a, Cascade's kind of threw them off here just a little bit.
That momentum's a big thing, Brian. Right now, Summertown's got it. Let's keep it. Three-pointer on its way by Busby. Back iron won't go. Blackwood goes up for the rebounds, takes it. She can't get her shot to go. I think Cascade fans wanted an over the back, but I think Blackwood just went straight up and took it.
I did too.
Now we're going to get a foul on Howell, I believe. Not a bad foul, just the team's second. It will be on the floor. Looking, gives up. Now Parker's got it. In the corner, Keel for three, short. Rebound, Howell. Here's Busby. She's at the logo. Crossing over, gives out to Ellie Lou Mason. It goes through her hands, but she'll track it back down. Backdoor lob by Jones, and it goes over everything. Going to turn it right back over to Cascade.
It was there.
You know, you got to feel good, Brian. If you can keep this close with Abby Jo in foul trouble over there, you got to like your odds going into the second half.
You know, Schaefer and Long sitting out.
Yeah. Here's Young driving baseline, gets it stripped, but gets it back. Now Robertson driving in the lane. Shot won't go. That's Parker, excuse me. Here goes Ellie Lou with it. Picks her dribble up, gives in the corner to Howell. Then Howell's pushed by Parker, and that should send Howell to the line to shoot a pair of them.
Here.
So Lauren Howell getting a lot of playing time here in this first half with 2 starters in foul trouble. Can tie this thing up with a pair of made free throws. Well, now she can put her team on down 1 with 1 made free throw. And she does make that one. 21-20, Cascade leads it. 3:02 to go here in the first half. Here's Young, over to Keel. Keel, the freshman, had a really good first half here in this region semi. She's got it at the logo, top of the key, picked up by Ella Busby. Busby going to hand off to Young. Young looking for instructions. Summertown being pesky with this 2-3 matchup. Gave Cascade some fits here, Brian.
No, it is. It's creating some problems. Summertown's doing a good job out of this zone.
Here's Young. She's going to reset her offense. 3-pointer up on its way. Back iron won't go. Long rebound. Trying to be chased down there by Parker, but she can't get it. It's going to go out of bounds. Give it back to the Lady Eagles.
She took away a lot of that penetration, a lot of that weave that Cascade was running earlier.
Yeah, because, I mean, honestly, Brian, as fast as some of our guards are, we couldn't keep up with them. Busby driving in the lane. Finds a floater off the glass. Good. Summertown will retake the lead. 22-21, 2:08 to go here in the first half. Keegan Young gets it in the corner to Carter. Now back to Young. Up top to Parker. Parker driving, gives over to Young. Ball deflected, stolen. Blackwood seems to be in the right place at the right time, Brian.
She's had a good first half.
She sure has. Here's Busby. Ella crossing over. Thought about pulling up the 3. Jones looked at it that time. And now she'll give it over. Blackwood picks her dribble up.
Goes.
Got Jones on the backdoor give. Just a little too hard by Hannah. Here's Parker to Sophie Ray. Almost stolen by Howell. Now Young going to drive in. She's going to be fouled by Blackwood. That will send Young to the line.
That'll be Blackwood's second.
Well, now if you're Coach Jean, with what little experience you've still got left on the bench without 2 fouls, somebody's going to have to just play with 2.
Yeah. Her first points of the quarter.
Keegan Young, her first one is good. As Brian said, that's the first. As hot as she was in the first quarter, that's her first point. She ties it up. She can't make the second one. We're tied at 22 with 1:22 to go here in the first half. Looking for the cutter. There's Blackwood at the high post. Out to Ellie Lou. Mason also one of those, that sophomore that's been getting a lot of playing time with 2 starters in foul trouble. Busby looking for a seam, gives out. Howell will let the 3 go in the corner. Got it! Good driving kick by Busby. Good finish by Howell. As she buries that 3, puts Summertown on top 25-22. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Parker.
Blackwood just can't pick up her third right
now. You just gotta concede it if they come at you. Going to get a steal by Jones. Boy, Lawrence played a good game, but she looked like she had a refrigerator on the truck trying to run down the court that time.
She's showing Brian Long speed right there.
Gets caught, gets tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Summertown. They feed it into Blackwood. Blackwood, turn around left hand, won't go. Rebound, Lana Carter. I thought Riley was about to pick up a foul in frustration after missing that shot. She cannot get the third foul. Well, 22 seconds ago, if you're Coach Gene, you would love to get a dead ball and just plug somebody in there for one last defensive set.
Or be content to let them hold it for the last one here.
Parker finds the lane, drives in, throws it over everything, I think, thinking Blackwood was going to jump in.
Great job by Riley there.
She just kind of olayed it.
Yeah.
Going to get Schaefer and Gabby Long back in with 7.1 seconds to go. Turn around, Della. She's got it, 5 seconds. Got to make something happen. Backdoor give, gets tipped. And that's how the first half will end. Summertown leads at 25-22. We'll be back in a few minutes, getting ready for second half action here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time, because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit volcoauto.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Flora Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Flora Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at it here on the X Sports Network as we get ready for second half action. The Lady Eagles lead at 25-22. Brian, you got our first half stats,
I do, Clint. First, let's go Carter with 2, Sophie Ray with 4, Lizzie Keel with 7, but she had those 7 early in the first quarter. And Keegan Young with 9 leading the way, but she scored 8 of those in the first quarter, held her to 1 free throw in the second quarter. Summertown wins the second quarter by a score of 14-5. For Summertown, Ella Busby 6, Abby Jo Schaefer 2, Lauren Howell with 4, Riley Blackwood with 8, and Hannah Jones with 5. So, hey, we're up 3. Abby's got 2, and Gabby hadn't scored. So, I mean, we have to like where we're at.
Well, I think the big change we noticed, Brian, was when Coach Gene changed up his defense. We got a backdoor give to Schaefer. She's up front of the glass, front of the rim, good, and she's fouled. And
what a great
that design there coming out of the half. Schaefer go to the line for the end, one opportunity. But, Brian, I think it all changed. Coach Gene mixed up his defense, started showing some matchup zone, some drop-back zone, kind of trapped out of it sometimes, and kind of flustered Cascade. Let's see what they start out in here. Going to start that high 2-3 zone with Busby making Young go left. They give it over to Miller. Ball gets tipped back up to Young. Young's found a seam. She's going to drive in, roll her good. Good take by Young, as she'll finish that basket, bring back to only a 4-point deficit. Blackwood's left open. She'll shoot the 3. Spins in and out, no good. Busby chasing down on offensive rebound. Gives it up to Schaefer. Schaefer finding a seam. Tries to go back door to Jones. That bounce pass is not what you needed. Just need a little lob up.
Had a layup right there.
Yeah. Here's Young. Feeds it over to Miller. Back to Young. Back to Miller. Gabby Long almost comes away with the kickball, but Young's going to find it. Euro steps in, gets blocked by Schaefer. Ray gets the rejection, though. Kicks it over to Keel. Parker thought about the 3, now going to drive in. Keel had the 3, now she'll kick it over. Three-pointer side of the rim won't go there by Cadence Miller. It gets saved there by Young, though. Finds Keel. Now Schaefer's going to tip it out of bounds. So Summertown, after getting stopped, is going to have a hard time getting her hands on the basketball.
Yeah, we just had to come up with a rebound here.
If you're just now joining us, this is Clint Brazier along with Brian Long. The Lady Mustangs punched their ticket to the semifinal, to the region championship as they handled Cannon County. Summertown trying to do the same thing here. They're in a tight one. Lob up top. That's Young, or excuse me, that's Miller with it.
And Summertown's going back man.
Summertown mixing up their defense, gives it back to Parker. Parker with it, top of the key. Hands up to Sophie Ray. Now swung over, that's Lizzie Keel with it. Up top, wide open, Caroline Parker, three-pointer. Back of the iron won't go. Schaefer going to pull that rebound, run with it. Hands off to Busby. Here comes Ella. She's going to set her offense. Works to the right side, coming off the high screen. It's not there. Now swings it over. Blackwood feed it down to Abby Jo. Abby Jo getting double teamed. Luckily, it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Young, but that was doomed from the get-go.
Yeah. Just clean up our ball handling here just a little bit.
I don't know who switched off, but Abby Jo had 2. Somebody's got to recognize they're not being guarded and get opposite block, Brian.
Yeah.
Say they're sagging down off Jones, even though Jones did hit that big 3 in the first half. Jones trying to set the high screen. Busby gets it out to Jones. Jones cross court to Schaefer. Pumps the 3. Now she's going to be fouled. Don't know if that's going to be on Ray or Miller. We'll have to see.
If that's Miller, that'll be 3.
And it will be. Lob in. Busby on the right wing. Now Blackwood in the corner. Her player hit the deck, but I don't think Riley knew it. Ooh, we can almost telegraph one, but Schaefer comes out of there with it, hits the jumper from the elbow, and it's good. That play was doomed and turned into 2 points, Brian.
You know, Abby's almost Kurt Burlesonish on that 15, 17-footer right there.
Just soft touch.
Yep.
They're going to say Caroline Parker steps out of bounds. Summertown was trying to trap her.
Can't
tried
say
to get
enough
away with
about
it.
how changing the defenses up is affecting Cascade.
Yeah, they look real frustrated.
Yep.
Long with it. Up top to Hannah Jones. Cross court over to Busby. Ella with it. Hands up top to Blackwood. Hannah going to let that flat three fly. That misses everything, but Schaefer there with a backside rebound. Now Long for a three. Spins in and out, won't go. Got a good look there, did Gabby, but it wouldn't go down. Here comes Cascade on the other end. Three-pointer up on its way by Parker, won't go. Jones with a backside rebound, gives to Gabby Long. Here comes Gabby with 4:17 to go in the third. Drives in, layup, good, but they're going to attack her with a charge. That's a tough call.
That'd be 3 on Gabby. Thought it was a good take right there. Put the deep pressure on them, I mean.
I did too. I was about to say, Will, let me see a replay, but this is Kevin over here. So. Shout out. I think Will's calling baseball today. It's that time of year, Brian, where you got multiple sports going on. Softball,
Don't you know
baseball. Oh, Lord, yes. I hate it that Emily quit softball, but I also didn't miss them end of February, 1st of March ball games. Young open for 3 for Cascade. Too long. Jones going to chase down the rebound.
Good job there by Hannah.
Here's Gabby. Gives over to Schaefer. Maybe looking for that back door where Busby cuts, but I think Cascade's sagged back in it. Here's Busby with it, top of the key, hands up top to Gabby Long. Now swings over to Schaefer. Schaefer finding a seam, stops, runner, rolls around, won't go. Good save there by Miller. As Young has it now, and she's pushing. Stolen by Gabby Long. Here comes Gabby on a foot race. Left-hand layup. Good. Good steal. Good finish. Coach Gene wants a timeout. It's a 30. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
This is work.
All right, back at it. Summertown on a little bit of a run here. They've opened it up to an 8-point lead with 3:07 to go here in the third quarter. Gabby Long coming away with a steal and a layup, and that's where we are at 32-24. Cascade with it now. That's Young. Hands in the corner to Miller. Be careful, Abby. You don't pick up that third foul. It's going to leave Lana Parker open. She's going to drive in, layup. Good take by Lana Parker. Sub coming in off the bench. As Summertown's left Busby, she gets it in. Finally, Howe comes back, who's checked in. She got Gabby Long a break as Gabby picked up that third foul.
Right.
Back to a 6-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Here's Howe. Howe hit a big three, closing out that first half. She's back in the contest now. Busby crossing over, driving, gets stuck. Loose the handle. It's going to be stolen. You just can't bring that ball down that low, Brian.
No.
Carter open for 3 again. No good, but Miller there with a backside rebound. I think they're going to say Abby Jo fouled her, but it looked like Abby Jo just popped the ball.
That's what it looked like. Now Abby's going to get her third. And it is.
Well, they're saying it's on the floor. So, but instead of Schaefer coming out, Jones going to come out. So Abby's got to be real cautious here these last 2 minutes. They feed it in to Young. Her shot won't go, but let's hope that foul's on Ella.
It is.
And that will send Keegan Young to the line to shoot a pair of them. Trying to bring it back to 4. First one's good. Jones going to get back in, get Abby Jo. Abby Jo with her 3 fouls. I'd say her and Long set until the fourth quarter. Second one good as well. 4 unanswered now for Cascades. Trimmed it back to 4. We're right at the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Busby with it on the right wing. Coming off, well, didn't take the high screen by Blackwood. Now Ayla Lou Mason with it. She gets stopped, hands up top to Blackwood. I'd like to see Riley look to take. I don't know that Ray can keep her from getting where she wants to go, Brian. Dangerous pass, trying to feed Busby on the backdoor cut, and it's telegraphed and stolen. Here comes Cascade with it. Summertown back into their 2-3. Miller with it, lobbing up to high post, stolen by Howe.
Good defense. Good job there, Lauren Howe.
I'd like to see Summertown be patient here, Brian. If we turn the ball over, let's do it on a missed shot, a good missed shot instead of a bad forced pass. Here's Blackwood trying to drive baseline, probably gets away with a push off, gives it over to Howe. Howe in the corner getting stuck. Cascade applying the pressure.
Got to stay out of that corner and off that sideline.
Yeah, I agree, especially off the student section.
Yeah.
They got 8 men trapping down there. Lob it into Busby, and I don't know where Busby thought she was going to go because there was a 3-man wall down there. We're going to get a jump ball and give it right back to Cascade. So 54 seconds to go. Summertown leads by 4 here in the third. Summertown's got a couple of starters in foul trouble again. Trying to get a stop. Sophie Ray with it in the corner. Sometimes going back to a man. Feed up top to Miller. Now in the corner. That's Keel. Keel driving in. Now kicks out. Miller with it. Back up top to Keel. Keel, the freshman for Cascade. Hannah Jones almost picks up a foul there, but Ray's got it. Swings it up top. That's Keegan Young. Spins in the lane. Good crossover. Shot's going to go out of bounds. Summertown got to break either one, that the foul wasn't called on them, or that the out of bounds wasn't called on them there, Brian.
A Young's player. Now she's good.
Here's Busby. Ella coming off the high screen, trying to find a seam, goes in. Can't get the foul call. Shot almost goes, but it won't. Ball after the jump ball. Kicked out of bounds by Long. Howell going to check back in.
Hey, but on the other side, it's the way we played. I mean,
it is.
Our girls, it's what I call a grind. We're just going to grind it out.
I think Coach Busby's going to. I don't think Coach Jean's going to let Busby kind of catch her breath, calm down a little bit. Ellis had a couple of bad trips in a row down the court. Just needs to shake it off. Now Keel with it in the corner for Cascade. Swings it up top to Young. Young back to Keel, to Miller in the corner. Summertown doing a good job getting back out on. Schaefer going to tip that away, and Miller can't find possession of it. It's going to go out of bounds on Miller.
Tell you what, Cascade coach, she's got a lot of assistants over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Howe to Abby Jo. Drives in, charge.
Another example.
It's a perfect example of what we just said. You know, you've got to see it there. Stop and pop.
Yeah.
Abby Jo's great at that shot.
It's her fourth.
So
Summertown with a 4-point lead.
Abby's going to have to play offensive series only here for at least the next 4 to 5 minutes. Just keep getting stops, Brian. Keel over to Young. Young's found a seam, stolen. Clear out, Ella. She does. Gives over to Blackwood. Blackwood's left open. Her 3 short. Fight for the loose ball rebound. Busby going to come in there and tie it up. It'll be a jump ball. Keep it with.
This guy was going to call a foul.
And the assistant coach over here calling him out on it too.
Yeah.
But Summertown catches a break. I don't blame Blackwood for letting that one fly.
No.
She was wide open.
I think she's going to have to score a couple of buckets.
Busby with it. Top to Howe. Now to Blackwood. Don't get gun shy, Riley. Of course, I'm saying that. Coach Jean might have been over there going, no. Turnaround jumper won't go, but she's fouled by Ray, and that will send Riley Blackwood back to the foul line. First free throw good by Riley. She's got one more coming. Extends the lead to 5. Second one won't go, but Jones going to clear the rebound. Gives to Blackwood. Blackwood getting it stripped, tied up. Jones going to come there and get another loose ball. Hands off to Blackwood. Coach Jean saying if they're not going to come out and get Hannah, get away. Now they do. Ray comes out to pick her up. We're going to hand off to Busby. 5:44 to go here in the contest. Summertown trying to punch their ticket to the sub-state and the region championship. Busby getting trapped for a timeout by Coach Jean, and he'll get it. We'll take it with him. It's a full here on the Exports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Summertown's ball. 5:28 to go. Summertown leads by 5 here in this fourth quarter. Summertown gets it in to Blackwood. Now right back to Gabby Long. Long, who's checked back in. They swing it over. Down Blackwood. Trying to just dribble around. Going to hand off to Jones. That's got to be a foul, and it will be on Miller. Just the team's second. But, Brian, I don't know what our design is, but it can't be for Jones to be ball handling up top.
Same thing, yeah.
Now we get Jones in the corner, feed it down low. Good job by Ray coming in there. It would have been a wide open layup there for Riley Blackwood. So great job there by Sophie Ray. Summertown be inbounding under their own goal. Riley feeds it in to Howe. Now hands over to Long.
Good job there by Lauren. Just get it out of there.
Summertown spreading the floor, trying to run clock. It seems like we've been at the 5 minutes. It seems like this clock don't move.
I'm not sure they've turned it on.
Blackwood in the corner with it. Thought about kicking down low to Howe. Gets it stripped from her by Miller. Now gives it back up top.
But I will say, I think we're using Jones for the release because they're not coming out and pressuring her a whole lot.
Yeah, that pass is there.
Right, yeah.
She might get swarmed as soon as she gets it, but it is a good outlet to have. They're going to call him over and back, but I didn't even see that.
No, I'm sitting right on the line.
That's
Did
a tough
she step
break.
on it?
I don't know.
She stepped on it. I was looking away. I didn't even. Thank you.
Coach Jean seemed to think might have been a push across of it, but hey, right now they're kind of letting them go, Brian.
Oh, they are.
And I'll be honest with you, you don't want a referee to end it be a reason for a team season to end, so let them go. Miller with it. It's out top. Young to Keel for 3, won't go. Great rebound, Riley Blackwood. We're going to get a foul, I think, on Parker, and I was waiting on a jump ball, Brian.
I was too. That's 3 team fouls. We're going to get Abby Joe back in right here.
Hey, we got a sub. We finally, I think, going to let her in. She's been up there for a while. Now they're not going to let her in.
That
she
is
was
the
up
worst
there.
rule.
Now Coach Jean says, well, you got to get back now. I can't put you out there for defense. Sometimes got to be ready because Cascade's trying to jump it. Long gets lucky as she tries to dribble through 2 defenders. Going to get tripped. They're going to give the foul to Cascade. I think that's going to go against Cadence. No, that's going to go against Sophie Ray. Her 4th. Long's a little slow to get up. Cascade extending up high out of it. If Summertown will look, we should have something at the low block. Feet up top to Busby. We're under 4 minutes to go. You can't hold the ball against a trap, Brian, and that's what Summertown's doing. You know, and it's not just Blackwood, but Riley got that ball that time, and she held it and let 2 people come get it. Listen, they're attacking.
Get rid of it, yeah.
Keel with it in the corner. The freshman for Cascade coming off the dribble. Now swings out. Miller for 3. Too long. I think that rebound, I think that went off of Jones.
Did you?
I'm pretty sure it went off Jones.
Yeah.
I might have missed it. But it looked like Jones stuck her hand up and it hit it. Full court pressure now by Cascade. 3:30 to go in the contest. Long down court pass to Blackwood. Stand up, girls. Quit getting so shaken. That'll get Howell back in as Riley kind of gets tripped up and goes down. Can't hold her foot, and Shaver going to come out for the defensive series. Probably go right back in on a dead ball when Summertown has it offensively.
Did Jeremy have hair when this game started?
No. I think his beard's got a little grayer. It's starting to look like me, Brian. Young going to drive in. Shot won't go, but she's fouled by Blackwood. And that will send Young to the line. It's a great job by Keegan Young.
Yes.
Stopping the clock. They're going to say that's on the floor. Oh, my gosh. Cascade folks are going nuts, and I don't blame them, Brian.
It's 3 on Blackwood.
They lob it up to Keel. Now the ball gets tipped, deflected, goes out of bounds. Here comes Schaefer back in for Howe. .308 to go. Long with it to Schaefer. Trying to break this pressure is Summertown.
Oh, Ella.
Ella in no man's land, going to turn it over. Out of all that jumbled up mess, we're going to get a timeout by Cascade. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire.
Back at it in a chaotic fourth quarter here. We're just under 3 minutes. Summertown holding on dear life to a 5-point lead. Miller with it for Cascade, top the key, feeds it up to Young. Young gets a strip by Busby.
Pick it up, Ella.
Ella decides just to clear out and reset. Somebody's got to be open as Ella's being chased by 4 people. Look, Gabby, she does. She finds Howell. Layup good.
Great job, Gabby.
7-point lead, 2:26 to go. Lob across by Ray to Parker. Jumper by Ray. Won't go. Ball gets tipped by Miller. Good job, Miller, keeping it alive for Cascade. Now Keel with it in the corner. Almost thrown away. Now Young for three. Got it!
The ball went to the one kid we didn't need it to go to.
Summertown having a hard time getting it across. Summertown leads by 4, minute 53 to go in the contest. Now Busby's going to be fouled. That will be the team 5th on Cascade, so that will send Ella to the line to shoot a pair of them. You know, I'm kind of shocked, Brian, that after that three-point basket made, especially with 4 timeouts, Cascade didn't call a timeout and set up some kind of press. First free throw no good by Ella.
We've not shot them good as a team tonight.
Second won't go either. Sophie Ray with a rebound, so no harm on that foul. And if you're going to hang on for dear life to a 4-point lead, Brian, you got to think at some point you're going to have to make foul shots.
Yeah.
Lob down low, stolen by Jones. Long getting trapped. Now Busby's going to clear it. Gives in the corner to Howe. Back up top to Riley. Don't let it get tied up. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. Somehow Long's going to come out with it. Blackwood just keeping it alive. Long going to drive in, get fouled.
Holy smokes. I'm sorry, people.
Coach Gene going to talk to his crew. Whoa.
Miller has fouled out.
While Long shoots her first one. My gosh, first one's no good. Coach Gene telling everybody to get back. Don't want to take a chance on a foul on a box out. Hopefully Gabby will oblige here. Summertown's missed 4 free throws in a row. Here's Young. Sees the lane, drives in, layup, won't go, but she's fouled, and that will send Young to the line to shoot a pair of them. And Brian, that's hard to stomach when you had 4 of your kids get back on defense.
Oh, yeah. No, that's right. And she just –
first one rolls around and good by Young. Brings it within a 1-possession game. She got this one to bring it to a 2-point game. And the way Summertown's shooting free throws, Brian, you got to feel good. Here we go. Blackwood gets the inbound from Long. Gabby trying to dribble through traffic. She's going to be fouled. The Cascade fans don't like it, but it may be the best thing could have happened.
Yeah, Clint, you said we're 1 out of 6 this quarter.
Right. And Long just went 0 for 2.
Yeah. But she was 6 out of 6 down the stretch against
when it
Loretta.
mattered in that district championship, you are correct. First one good by Gabby. We're back to a 3-point game. Second one good as well. Coach Gene calling 5. I think that's their zone, Brian, as they're in the 2-3. Give it to Case in the corner. Now Ray going to drive in. Shot won't go. Fight for the loose ball. Busby's going to come out of there with it. Under a minute.
Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
Call timeout, Coach. Now, luckily, Busby did get across. And then we're going to get a foul. Now we've got a ball on the floor that came from somewhere. So that will send Ella Busby back to the line. Brian can put this thing away.
43 seconds. A long 43 seconds.
First one's good by Ella. And so was the second one. Summertown was, as Brian had told us, was only 1 for 6, have made their last 4, now lead it by 6 with 40 seconds to go in the contest.
Don't foul him.
Ray going to drive in, swings it out. Now Carter to Young. Young kicks out to Clace. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Blackwood. Blackwood's going to be fouled now by Keel, and that will send Riley Blackwood to the line to shoot a pair of them with 25.3 seconds to go in the contest. I ain't predicting nothing.
No.
I ain't predicting a free throw being made or a win. First one good by Riley. Blackwood's had a good night.
That put her in double figures.
Second one won't go. But Summertown leads with 3-possession game. As Brian was saying, you just don't foul. Stolen by Busby. That should do it for Summertown. She's going to be fouled by Caroline Parker, but with 13.6 seconds to go and a 7-point lead, that was probably the nail there for Cascade. First one's good by Ella. Ella's had a rough night, but shows you how good a player she is. She's righted the ship here and really kind of took control in this second half. The second one good as well.
She never shied away from it.
No.
Never.
No. She just kept attacking. Summertown by 9. Three-pointer by Young. No good. Rebound. Schaefer. She's going to be fouled. That will send Abby Jo to the line to shoot 2 more. Brian, I think you can probably start adding up your tallies now, sir.
Clint, people say all year. I mean, we lost. What did we lose from last year? 4 senior guards.
You lost your scoring.
A lot of inexperience. Everybody talks about what this team's not.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what they do. They compete.
They get after it.
And now after tonight, they're 24-4.
That's right. 2 losses to Loretta, who they'll be playing Wednesday night.
And 2 to Wayne County.
2 to Wayne County, who may win the state championship in single A. First one no good by Abby Jo. Looks like Cascade's going to empty their bench. Maybe wonder if Ray and Carter may be seniors. I don't see their banners up anywhere, but if they are, congratulations to those young ladies. Abby Jo can't make either free throw, but that won't matter as three-pointer up won't go, and that's how the contest will end. Summertown wins, let's just call it an ugly one, but they win it the hard way, and they win it with defense. And for the 4th straight year, Summertown will be going to the Sweet 16 and to the region championship. And for the 4th straight year, Brian, we'll be playing Loretta in the region championship. You got our final tally, sir.
Clint, after take away the first quarter, Summertown outscores them 31-16.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of been our MO here lately. And here's the rundown. We'll just cover for just real quick for Cascade. Young had 11, 13, 15, 18. You know, she was far and away their best player, but Summertown did a really good job on her after the first quarter. She scored 8 of those in the first quarter.
Right.
Now for Summertown, Ella Busby with 10. 4 of 4 for the free throw line.
When it mattered.
Yeah, when it mattered. Abby Jo Schaefer, 7. Lauren Howell, 6. Gabby Long, 4. Riley Blackwood, 10, who held us in the game the first half. And then Hannah Jones with 5.
I've got to give my Fields and Brown barbershop player of the game to 2 of them. Ella Busby, yeah, it was an ugly, sloppy game, but she didn't quit, and she stayed the course, and she pulled her team out to victory. And for what you just said, Riley Blackwood, if we don't have Riley in that first half, we're getting blown out in the first half.
Yes.
Had 2 kids in foul trouble. Riley Blackwood put it on her shoulders, did a great job. So that's our final tallies, our final stats, our Fields and Brown barbershop player of the game. And, folks, we'll be doing it again Wednesday night. Summertown and Loretta will renew this rivalry one more time in the region championship. But the good thing is for both squads, they will be advancing to the Sweet 16. For Kevin Wright, for Brian Long, this is Clint Brazier saying so long, everybody.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.